Hey everyone, first, sorry for my look. This is like day 3 in isolation from the coronavirus. But I just want to preface this video with saying obviously I don't know anyone personally from the Bachelor franchise and from this season, and I don't know them personally, wasn't there when it happened or recorded. I'm just doing my take on what I saw from this season on TV, produced by ABC. So things are not always as they seem on TV, and obviously I don't know them personally. There's two sides to every story. This is just my take, just my opinion on the season, and I believe these people are genuinely good people, and it's just my opinion on what I feel like this season happened this season. So that's just it. Hi everyone, welcome to a special edition on my YouTube channel of The Bachelor Recap. I started watching The Bachelor at Colton season when I was in the hospital, and they were watching it in the day room where I had to be. So I got into it and then watched Hannah's season of The Bachelorette and watched Bachelor in Paradise, and then watched the last season of The Bachelor that just ended, Peter Weber, Pilot Pete's. I want to do a little what I thought recap of it. So, first off, I want to start with, I was really excited for Peter to be able to be the Bachelor because he's a sweetheart, and after being sent home as the third runner-up on Hannah Brown's season, it was heartbreaking. He was such a sweetheart, they had such a connection, and I was excited for him to find love. And I was hopeful for the season. And then we started, and then the drama just started, and it was like, he's such a sweetheart, and he let all the drama just roll over. Like, he just drama after drama. It's like, yo, girl causing drama and just being crazy, send her home. Like, say what? You're here to find love, your fiance, not to deal with petty girl drama. Like, let's be real. You're here for an engagement, for your life partner. Yo. Anyway, so I want to talk about first, I feel like a major thing in the season was Alea. And I respect that, like, I respect her. Like, because I feel like, well, okay, let me recap that. I feel like with her and Victoria P, both sides were telling screwy things. Straight up. I feel like Alea was attacked, but I feel like it wasn't only her that was telling some crazy stuff and not telling the truth. I feel like on Victoria P end, there was some sketchy lie and manipulation and stuff going down there too. So I feel like, yes, Alea probably told some lies and probably wasn't there for 100% the right reasons, and may have been being a little bit for the camera and trying to get them likes and followers, but like, I feel like the whole situation was just jacked up. And I feel like there was just every which way there were things going down. And I feel like she just took the blunt of it in that circumstance. And then also, pop heard around the world from Kelsey, the girl from my state capital. First off, I was very hesitant about Kelsey when that happened. Because I felt for her, but then I also felt like she reacted very dramatically and too much to it. And I was very hesitant about her after that. Like, Peter needs to send her home. Like, she a little, But I really started to like her. She genuinely admitted, like, okay, yeah, like, I overreacted. Like, on Women Tell All, she straight up said, yes, to that champagne thing, I was hurt and I should have been a little bit more adult and less dramatic about it, and I should have acted better about it. And I respect her for saying that. That's hard to say, especially on national television. And also, like, I really like how she stood up for people that are feeling emotions. I really do, like, because people have emotions. People are going to cry. Crying should not be seen as a bad thing. Having emotions should not be seen as a bad thing. And then I also liked how she said on Women Tell All, like, the way you went at me about popping pills and doing drugs and stuff like that and being an alcoholic, like, that's a serious accusation, and it's degrading for people who actually have that illness and are struggling and are really trying to fight for their lives. That's a real illness. Like, that's a serious thing to be just blurting out. And I respect her for that, because that is a serious illness. People are struggling with that, and that is a hard thing. And I really give her props. And their hometown date in Des Moines, when they made their own wine, was so cute. I loved it. So then we need to talk about the Victoria F situation. I believe I got their initials right. The darker haired Victoria, who lasted until after hometowns. She went home after hometowns, and after fantasy suites. Kelsey went home after hometowns. I do not really. I'm kind of hesitant. When the girl came up at her hometowns and said, like, something about her, like, beware to Peter, I'm like, that should be a warning sign. If someone you trust and know and had a connection with told you that about someone, a girl you're possibly going to be spending the rest of your life with, and getting down on one knee in a couple weeks, that's a big thing. And I feel like Hannah Ann in the final episode was like, I'm giving and giving and giving, and I feel like I'm not getting anything in return. And, like, I feel like that's what Victoria F was doing. Like, she was just taking from Peter, and Peter was trying hard to make it work, and she was just playing him. Like, at hometowns, when she was like, I was going to tell you tonight that I was starting to fall in love with you and and I'm like, you're just saying that to save your own butt right now. Like, literally every time she said that, even the episode after hometowns on, like, Fantasy Suite Week, I feel like she was just saving it just to make him feel more comfortable in their relationship and to save her butt so she could be at the end. I really do. No offense to her. Like, I should disclaim, I don't know these people, haven't met them in real life, so this is just my speculation from what I see on the show. I obviously wasn't there, don't know them in person, whatnot, but this is just my speculations. So, yeah, I was very glad when he sent her home. Especially, I don't like how she judged Madi for having her views and opinions about waiting until marriage and not liking the idea of accepting a proposal to someone who had sex with another girl 2 days before. And, like, I can get that, because where she upheld her standards and her values and spoke out in a society where sex is casual. Sex is seen as an everyday okay thing. It's not seen like how many years ago when it was a sacred bond type thing. It's broke up with someone, or someone broke up with you. Go have sex and have a hookup with some random stranger that could have herpes. That kind of thing. Anyway, not judging people who have sex before marriage. YOLO, you do you. But I just think it was funny that Victoria P judged her for it. Like, I'm like, that's just her opinion, her voice, her just her view and her morals. And everyone should be able to have their own. If you want to have sex before you're married, you do you. Like, I'm not the one that's going to be judging you. For me, God's going to be judging me at the end. So I'm upholding and doing what I need to do. And I'm not going to judge other people for doing what they think they need to do. You do you. Everyone has their own morals and views, and it's their decision, their life. Like, I'm not the one to judge people. Like, it's the 21st century. Like, if people want to wait until they're married or not wait, And she was just expressing that to the person that she is going to possibly spend the rest of her life with. And I respect that. But getting on to that, Madi and his mother. I liked Mama Weber when I met her in Hannah's season of The Bachelorette when it was hometown week and Peter took Hannah to his hometown. Now I don't like her. The way she treated Madi was disgusting. It honestly shocked me how rude she treated Madi from the get-go. Like, she didn't even give Madi a chance when Madi met them. And, like, when they came home, like, to have their time with the family right before he was supposed to make his final decision between them, like, it's just like, just because he met Hannah Ann and she's like, oh my gosh, I love you, Hannah Ann. It's like, yeah, but there's another girl. Like, just because Hannah Ann said I love you first and Madi didn't say it yet, that's a big thing. And like Madi said, it's not just his main, he's the bachelor, but it's also my journey too. It is her journey because she's also the other half of the person that's going to be engaged. She's the other half of the person saying forever. So she shouldn't just spill out like Victoria F did. Oh, I love you, just to save her own butt and stay on the show. I respect her for that. And so Mama Weber treated her disgustingly, and his whole family did. And I believe that's why Madi left. And then he was stuck with Hannah Ann, and he proposed to Hannah Ann just because she's a sweet girl. He had feelings for her, and she was the last one left, and he didn't want to walk away from The Bachelor without being engaged. Because I fully believe if Madi's mom and family wouldn't have treated her so rudely, she would have stayed, and he would have picked Madi, and then things could have worked out. And they wouldn't have broken up 2 days or 3 days after the Bachelor finale. Yeah. In case you haven't heard that, they did. It's in Instagram. At least that's what I was told. But anyway. So, yes. Because I believe that. And I believe that his family just didn't support him. And I believe that's one reason why Madi and him also broke up. Because they had no chance. The way his family was treating him and her because they were together, no way was that going to last. I knew from the finale in the next week or two I was probably going to see some announcement of them breaking up. Textbook. And I also want to get back to Hannah Ann real quick. So, Hannah Ann I feel bad for. She's a sweetheart. I wanted him to end up with Madi, but Hannah Ann's such a sweetheart, and I hope she's the next Bachelorette after Claire. I really do, because she deserves it. Like, the way she stood up for herself, like, was amazing on the finale. Like, yes, get it, girl. Like, you were honest and truth with him, and he should have been truthful with you about Madi leaving and sat down with you when Madi left before you walked up in a white dress and he was supposed to make the decision if he was getting down on his knees or sending you home. Like, he should have sat down and said, okay, Madi left after she met the day after she met my family, and should have been honest with you and not just did what he did. And I feel bad for her, and I'm really glad that she took up for herself. Get it, girl. Like, that takes, like, it just, yes, I wanted him to end up with Madi, but I love Hannah Ann. She's such a sweetheart, and I really honestly hope she's the next Bachelorette, and because she will not take crap. She deserves to find that love. She deserves to find it, and she knows what she wants, and I feel like even though she's like 24, I believe she's 23, I have a feeling will not take crap. She's like a few years younger version than Hannah Ann. Or not Hannah Ann. Hannah Brown. I feel like she will not take crap and she will do her, and she will, I really, really hope she's the next Bachelorette. She deserves it. So, and I am really sad that Peter and Madi didn't work out, but with his family and the monster mama of Weber, no chance. But anyway, let me know on your thoughts about this season of The Bachelor. And just so you know, The Bachelorette was postponed because of all the virus and everything going about. So that'll be postponed. Hopefully hopefully, you know, we'll get there. Can't wait to see Claire. I didn't watch her season when she was on The Bachelor, but she seems really amazing and I'm really happy for her. So excited to see her season. And please comment your opinions. Subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.